In the bustling city of New York, there lived a woman named Olivia. She was known for her stunning beauty, but beneath her enchanting facade lurked a cunning and manipulative nature. Olivia had an insatiable desire for wealth and luxury, and she was willing to go to any lengths to achieve it. Olivia was involved with a successful businessman named Ethan. He was deeply in love with her, showering her with gifts and attention. However, Olivia had her eyes set on a different prize, Lucas, a notorious drug lord who possessed immense wealth and power. She was captivated by his opulent lifestyle, and she knew that being with him would grant her every material desire. One fateful evening, she concocted a plan to leave Ethan and entice Lucas into falling for her. She painted a picture of a life of luxury and promised Lucas that she would bring him great fortune. Seduced by her charm and the allure of her promises, Lucas fell head over heels for Olivia and decided to make her his queen. As Olivia embarked on her new life with Lucas, she reveled in the riches he provided. She wore designer clothes, adorned herself with exquisite jewelry, and lived in a grand mansion. Her wildest dreams had come true, or so it seemed. However, beneath the lavish lifestyle, Olivia discovered the dark side of being associated with a drug lord. Lucas's empire was built on violence, fear, and betrayal. The police were constantly on their trail, and Olivia had to hide in the shadows, never feeling safe. The luxurious facade she had once admired now felt like a prison. As the days turned into months, Olivia began to realize the extent of her mistake. Lucas's love for her had become possessive and controlling. She was trapped in a toxic relationship, where her every move was monitored, and her freedom was non-existent. The wealth she had once coveted now felt meaningless and empty. In a desperate attempt to escape, Olivia started planning her getaway. She secretly contacted the authorities, providing them with valuable information about Lucas's illegal activities. She hoped that her cooperation would secure her freedom and protect her from the wrath of the drug lord. The day of reckoning arrived. Olivia managed to slip away from Lucas's mansion and rendezvous with the authorities. They swiftly executed a raid on Lucas's operations, resulting in his capture and the dismantling of his empire. Olivia watched from a safe distance as the man she had once desired was arrested and led away in handcuffs. With Lucas out of the picture, Olivia was finally free. But the consequences of her actions caught up with her. The authorities revealed her involvement in Lucas's operation, portraying her as an accomplice to his crimes. Olivia found herself standing in the courtroom, facing the consequences of her actions. The judge, unswayed by her plea for leniency, sentenced her to years of imprisonment. The woman who had once craved wealth and luxury now found herself confined to a cold and desolate cell, with nothing but regret and remorse as her companions. As the years passed by, Olivia had ample time to reflect on her choices. The once vibrant and cunning woman became a shadow of her former self. She had been consumed by her greed and had paid the ultimate price for her actions. In the end, Olivia learned a valuable lesson about the true nature of wealth and the consequences of pursuing it at any cost. She realized that genuine happiness could never be found in material possessions or manipulative schemes. It could only be attained through love, kindness, and the pursuit of a life well lived. It reminds us that true fulfillment comes from the purity of the heart, not from the glitter of gold. Olivia's days in prison were long and arduous. She was surrounded by women from different walks of life, each with their own stories of regret and redemption. She felt a deep remorse for the pain she had caused Ethan, the man who had loved her unconditionally. She wished she could turn back time and undo the damage she had done. As Olivia worked through her emotions, she formed unlikely friendships within the prison walls. There was Maria, a kind-hearted woman who had made mistakes in her past but was determined to change her life for the better. Maria became Olivia's confidant, offering support and guidance during their shared time behind bars. Together, they embarked on a journey of self-discovery, attending therapy sessions, and participating in various programs offered by the prison. Olivia began to peel back the layers of her former self, confronting the deep-rooted issues that had led her down the path of greed and manipulation. During one therapy session, Olivia was encouraged to write letters to those she had wronged, as a means of seeking forgiveness and closure. With pen in hand, Olivia poured her heart out onto the pages, penning sincere apologies to Ethan, Lucas, and all those who had been affected by her actions. She had embraced her mistakes, learned from them, and vowed to become a better person. She dedicated herself to helping others within the prison, offering words of encouragement and a listening ear to those who needed it most. One day, Olivia was in the prison library. She received a surprising visitor. It was Ethan. He stood before her, his eyes filled with a mix of pain and forgiveness. Olivia's heart skipped a beat as she saw the man she had once loved so deeply. Ethan explained that he had learned of Olivia's incarceration through mutual acquaintances. He had spent years healing from the pain she had caused him, and forgiveness had been a difficult journey. Olivia trembled as Ethan extended his hand towards her. Tears streamed down her face as she reached out and clasped his hand. In that moment, she felt a weight lift off her shoulders, as if a piece of her soul had been set free. They found solace in their shared past, acknowledging the mistakes that had led them astray. As Olivia's release date approached, she made a vow to herself and to Ethan. She would spend the rest of her life making amends for her past actions, using her experiences to educate and inspire others to choose a different path. Upon her release, Olivia dedicated herself to creating a foundation that would support women who had been trapped in the cycle of materialism and greed. She used her story as a powerful tool, sharing her journey from gold digger to a woman seeking redemption and personal growth. Olivia traveled far and wide, speaking at universities, community centers, and even prisons, recounting her tale of remorse, transformation, and second chances. Her words resonated with countless individuals, offering hope and a path towards change. Years later, Olivia's foundation had grown into a powerful force for good, reaching countless lives and providing resources for women seeking to break free from the grips of materialism and manipulation. Her story became a beacon of light for those who had lost their way, reminding them that it is never too late to change and seek redemption. Her journey served as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always a glimmer of hope, waiting to be discovered and embraced. And so, the story of Olivia, the gold digger who had left her man for a drug lord, transformed into a tale of redemption and the power of second chances. Through her own personal journey, Olivia found meaning and purpose, touching the lives of others and reminding them that no one is beyond forgiveness and the possibility of change.